There's quite a few things you can do in the Mist of Pandaria pre-patch to be as ready as possible for this upcoming expansion. And those things I'll be covering in this video. The first thing I would highly recommend you to do is to farm Justice points. I'll be doing this myself, and the quickest things will definitely be just to farm normal heroics, so this is going to be my own plan. And I mean, if you don't really need the gear from the dungeons, then it's gonna be more important just to farm these as quickly as possible. The reason for farming 4000 Justice points is because by the time you reach level 90, you can then use this currency and instantly get yourself level 90 rare items. With 4000, you should be able to purchase between 2 to 3 level 90 rare items. Pretty useful if you're going to dungeon farm as quickly as possible. In addition to this, you should also start farming random battlegrounds, as you're being rewarded with additional honor when you win and lose. The reason for farming 4000 honor is because you can also use this when you reach max level to instantly get yourself PvP items. But there's also yet another benefit. You can convert your honor points into justice points to stack up on more of these. A quick way to instantly get some honor, or well, in next to no time, is to find a mage that will portal you to Dalaran. In Dalaran, you would then like to head to Wintergrasp, where there's going to be 5 quests you can pick up every single week. These quests reward you a ton of honor. By completing all of them, you will have more than 2000, and if you complete the battle for Wintergrasp, you will also have close to an additional 1000. Most of these quests are completed by participating in the battle for Wintergrasp. The next battle can be seen on your map, but you can also open up your battleground tab, where you can sign up for the battle for Wintergrasp. For those of you wondering, you can participate in this event every 3 hours. What I would also highly recommend you to do is to start running around in the open world and pick up many different quests. These you would like to complete, but not hand in yet. The moment you can start leveling up, and if you have for example 25 completed quests, then you can hand these in and get to level 86 a lot quicker. It will of course take time to prepare, but it will make you able to level up more efficiently. Now that I'm already talking about leveling, remember the new class Monk, but also the new race Panda has been enabled in the pre-patch. So it could be a perfect time to level up these, mainly because there will also be many other people leveling up, so it will be easy for you to find a group dungeon farming or doing other things in the open world. I'll most likely combine questing together with dungeon farming, and when I'm questing I'll definitely be following a leveling guide, as there's been one that has been upgraded for the pre-patch but also for Mist of Pandaria. The one I'm using I will also leave in the description below the video, where there's going to be a redirect link to where you can download and test it out for free. In the first phase of Mist of Pandaria, professions will be major, because you'll be able to craft yourself epic items and many other important things. That's why you should also max out your professions right now, so you're ready to continue leveling up these. Remember, this will also be expensive, which is why you should definitely prepare some gold as well. This gold you can then spend on your monk as well, as you'll need to learn all the different flying skills. And the moment you reach level 90 in Mist of Pandaria, there's going to be another flying skill that you'll have to unlock in order to fly in Pandaria. You might also need gold for level 90 rare and epic items on the auction house, to gem and enchant these, glyphs and a lot more. What I'm also spending time doing is to farm different raids, but also dungeons. Gear will matter in the beginning, especially when you have to get to level 86 and 87, as it won't really replace your heroic raiding gear. This will also help you level up more efficiently. This will especially also be important for those of you leveling up a monk or panda right now. Basically because you don't really want to reach level 85 and go into Mist of Pandaria with your green or rare items. When you're getting big upgrades in Cataclysm, then you would also like to enchant and gem these, basically because it's also improving your character's performance. For those of you with leftover time, you could also start farming reputation and do other things to unlock new mounts. Maybe it's going to be through dungeons, raids, or simply just different achievements. As you're doing these dungeons, you could also look for new transmog items and complete some of your transmog sets, so you're ready to enjoy these when you get new upgrades in Mist of Pandaria. I would rather spend my time farming these now, instead of doing this in Mist of Pandaria when there's going to be many other things you would like to focus on. You can also farm the different protocol dungeons, For example, the Twilight Protocol dungeons, where you're getting the currency obsidian fragments. These fragments you can spend either in Orgrimmar as a Horde player or Stormwind as an Alliance and get yourself upgrades. You can also use these for transmog items, so let's say it's not going to be an upgrade, but there's an item appearance you would like to get, well then this is going to be an opportunity. It's also going to be the same case with the old tier 11 raids, where you could for example get different heroic items. So this is yet another thing you could do if you feel like you have already prepared everything else so far in the video. There is however also another benefit of farming the protocol dungeons. The currency you can also exchange into items that will grant you valor points and justice points. It's probably going to be fixed, at least the valor point items, but you might be able to store additional justice points by purchasing these now and maybe redeem them in Mist of Pandaria. What you can also do with some leftover time is to grab the different flight locations you haven't already collected. The pet battle system has also been introduced in the pre-patch, so this is something you could do to level up an alt, but I've tested it on the beta and the experience is not really that great. You can however level up your pets, get different achievements and do different quests. And remember that pets can now be stored and sold on the auction house, so you can level up these, post them on the auction house and make some gold for other items. While you're at the auction house, you should also start posting different things that you don't really need, such as materials, transmogs and other things. You would like to clean up your bag, or well, your inventory space, so you have enough room for new things you will find when you're going to enjoy Mist of Pandaria. And while you're at it, you could also clean up your bank, and maybe even send some of these items to your bank characters. The gold you could then spend on consumables, as consumables can be used from 85 to 90, especially in the beginning when people haven't discovered the new things we can learn in Mist of Pandaria. You could also prepare different things that will teleport you to main cities, such as this, but also the cloak from the guild vendors. Having an item like this will allow you to go to the main city if you need to buy something or sell something on the auction house, and then you can change your Hearthstone to Mist of Pandaria content so you can move back and forward in next to no time. Remember to also repair your gear, so this is not going to be the first thing you have to do when you move into Pandaria. You could also start looking for a guild if you're planning to raid at max level, PvP, or simply just looking for a leveling guild. Well, then this might also help you on your journey. Another benefit of joining a guild is that this is also going to be an important part if you wish to unlock the new Earlham legs. For those of you with access to the beta, you could also start practicing your level 85 to 90 route so you know where you will have to go, simply just to be more efficient compared to the average player, so you can get ahead of all the competition in the open world. This is of course not that important if you're just planning to dungeon farm, but then you could practice the different dungeons and learn about the different mechanics, also because dungeon farming might actually end up being a decent way to level up as there's going to be no competition. Alright, so this is also about the end. If you're looking for more Mist of Pandaria content, then make sure to check out the description on my channel. And soon I will also be publishing a lot more guides, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified when I post these videos. As always, thank you so much for watching and have an amazing day. Peace!